happy Friday to you. It is May 29th, 8:39 now on the WMT Morning Show. Doug Wagner joined in the Newsmaker line by Ken Rochon. Is it Rochon or is it Rochon? Which one? I don't know.
Well, it's Rochon, but I do like the way you say it, too.
Okay.
Makes me smile.
No, hey, well, he is the co-founder of the Keep Smiling movement. That is a 501c3 global mental health organization. It's designed to increase hope and happiness by distributing Keep Smiling cards in 27 languages. A lot of other stuff that you do, including your own radio show podcast. Ken, thanks for joining me on the program. Why did you start the Keep Smiling movement in the first place?
Well, first of all, thank you, Doug. And I met a gentleman named Barry Shore, who is the co-founder, and he'd been distributing Keep Smiling cards for 16 years before I met him. And he gave me a card, and the card resonated with me. And I was thinking for the past 7 years after losing my mom to Alzheimer's, what kind of life could I create that would be purpose-driven, a tribute, and make a difference in the world? And I think a lot of people don't think about how their life needs to matter in the world because they get one shot at a journey of happiness, and so you might as well enjoy it. So I decided to embrace the card and give it out to people, but unlike Barry, I was taking pictures of people, and I captured their soul, and I started publishing them in books, and that has really caused the movement to really escalate.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I lost my mother to Alzheimer's as well. I mean, if they're victims, we're all victims, so it's tough to get through something like that. So I really respect your walk through in order to keep smiling. I mean, everybody's got a little bit kind of a tough one. Barry's story is really remarkable as well. The co-founder, he was a quadriplegic.
Indeed, and through Smiles, he had a cellular level awakening, not to mention his nurse care, and over roughly a 4 or 5 year period, he was able to get upright again with the aid of a 7-foot staff, and he makes it around to events and inspires joy, and he is our ambassador of joy.
That is pretty cool. That is really cool. It's called the Keep Smiling Movement. Got a website for that as well. We'll tell you about it a little bit later. National Keep Smiling Week this week, and it's National Smile Day on the 31st. So when you talk with people, and I would imagine you talk with groups that sometimes they are in very, very dark moments, how do you convince them the worth of a smile, the worth of a laugh, the worth of a shared glint in your eye?
Well, that would be a whole show by itself, but I will go as quick as possible. So first of all, we have a choice to shift our mindset, and that mindset is congruent with the universe. So when we actually say that we're going to stay unhappy, the universe says, okay, so I'll give you more misery. And so no matter where you are in life, if you choose happiness, you actually shift your experience of life, and you actually attract new things that actually give you a reason to be happy. And I'll just quickly say that it's interesting when we're happy, we send signals to our mouth muscles to make us smile. But the reverse is also true. If you're not happy and you put a smile on your face, the signals go back up to your brain and say, oh, I must be happy. And you actually cause a euphoric release of dopamine and all kinds of other wonderful godsend chemicals to your brain that make you feel elated, happy, and joyful.
Right. That's awesome. This is an awesome opportunity for people to get involved with you in the Keep Smiling movement. If you go to thekeepsmilingmovement.com, or you can even reach out to them via email, info@thekeepsmilingmovement.com, for more information about what they do, how they do it. How can people become more involved with what you do? If they're interested in becoming a member, can one become a member? How does this work?
Well, the membership is free because smiles are free, and they are obviously recyclable to make the world better and to remind us that, life can be really good. The place that we have a wonderful, warm welcome this week is the Keep Smiling Ambassador Group on Facebook, and we are giving away Keep Smiling books. We have well over 100, about 112 books that we call A Dose of Hope. They are short stories from different authors, speakers, and inspirational leaders, and they're just filled with beautiful people in them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm looking at these pictures now of you, Barry, and Andrea Adams-Miller, the executive director, and I'm telling you, you can even take somebody with an ugly mug like me and make them beautiful when you put a smile like that on their face. And it's going to encourage me to smile a little bit more. I encourage you, everyone listening, to go to thekeepsmilingmovement.com. check out the story of Ken, Barry, and Andrea all together here. Ken, thanks for joining us here on the WMT Morning Show. Really do appreciate your time, and keep smiling, would you?
Thank you, Doug.
All right. Take care. Ken Rochon. He's the founder of the Keep Smiling Movement. Keep smiling. The KeepSmilingMovement.com. Get it on now here on News Radio 600 WMT in the morning show, 64 at 8:45. Join